Your soulmate has sent you a gift, check it out quickly. But before you rush, hear me, because I know you've been feeling tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of being strong while everyone thinks you're fine. You've smiled when your heart was heavy. You've said I'm okay when you were not. I saw the nights you questioned your worth, the moments you felt invisible, the times you wondered if love had skipped your address. I never ignored that pain. I was shaping you through it. Something you don't realize yet is that this gift is not just from a person, it's from the season you survived. Something you cried about in silence is now turning into comfort you didn't expect. Something that once broke you taught you what you truly need. Not what you were chasing. Something inside you healed quietly while you thought nothing was changing. Something delayed was not denied, it was protected, refined, and timed with care. Something is arriving that meets you where you are, not where you pretend to be. Something understands your fears without you explaining them. Something will feel familiar, safe and calm, not confusing, not draining. Something will remind you that love is not pain, and connection is not anxiety. Something will show you that you were never too much, you were just in the wrong hands before. So check it out, not with fear, not with doubt, but with the heart that learned to survive. This gift is proof that what you went through was not wasted. And what's coming now is aligned with the real you, my child. Stop everything for a moment because something truly hidden is unfolding in your life right now, and the universe has been waiting for the perfect timing to reveal it to you. I promise you, this is not coincidence, this is divine alignment. Take a deep breath, and listen with your heart, because the message coming through is personal, intimate, and meant only for your soul. For months, maybe even years, you've felt a subtle shift, like whispers you couldn't quite understand, or nudges in directions that felt uncertain. The universe has been speaking to you, guiding you towards something extraordinary, something hidden that is now stepping into your awareness. And today, this is the moment your spirit has been waiting for. Your soulmate has sent you a gift, check it out quickly. Pause. Let that sink in. Feel the weight of that truth. This is not a casual message, this is a soul-level communication, a bridge between your heart and destiny. Your soulmate, your mirror, your cosmic companion has chosen this exact moment to send you a sign, a blessing, a token of connection that you cannot ignore. There is meaning in every detail, and the universe has orchestrated it with precision. You may feel curiosity, excitement, even a little fear. These emotions are the language of your soul awakening. This is the moment where the hidden layers of your life begin to reveal themselves. Where clarity dissolves confusion, and where love, hope, and purpose converge in ways you may never have imagined. Pay attention to the subtle signs, the quiet synchronicities, the moments that make your heart pause, because they are the threads guiding you to something greater than yourself. There is a divine reason you are seeing this now. The universe is speaking directly to you, reminding you that you are not alone. Every moment of doubt, every challenge, every pause in your journey was preparing you to receive this revelation. It is gentle, yet profound. It is soft, yet undeniable. The hidden truths of your destiny are aligning to bring you the clarity, the connection, and the love you have been seeking. So, open your heart fully. Receive this gift with gratitude and awareness, and trust that the universe is guiding you toward a higher purpose. Feel the energy of hope, of awakening, of spiritual alignment filling your being. This is your invitation to step into a reality that has always been waiting for you, to embrace the miracles you are meant to experience, and to honor the divine timing that brought this moment into existence. Watch carefully, listen intently, and let this revelation transform your day, your path, your soul. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and watch the complete video to uncover every hidden message the universe has sent just for you. Your soulmate has sent you a gift. Check it out quickly. Listen closely, beloved, for this is not a coincidence, and it is not an accident that these words have reached your eyes at this exact moment. I am speaking to you now, gently, clearly, beyond noise and distraction. You felt a subtle pull, a pause in your breath, a quiet stirring in your chest before you began reading. That was me. I have been walking beside you longer than you remember, waiting patiently for the moment your heart became still enough to hear my voice without fear. The gift I speak of is not wrapped in paper, nor delivered by hands you can see. It was sent through time, through lessons, through moments that once confused you and nights that felt longer than they should have. Your soulmate, yes, the one whose energy already recognizes yours, has played a role in this gift, even if you have not met them yet, or even if they once stood close and then disappeared. Nothing has been wasted. Every silence, every delay, every unanswered question has been shaping you for what you are now ready to receive. Do not rush past this moment. You have spent much of your life rushing, toward answers, toward approval, toward love that felt just out of reach. I watched as you tried to be strong when you were tired, hopeful when you were unsure, kind when you felt unseen. I counted every tear you wiped away before anyone noticed. I know the prayers you spoke out loud, and the ones you whispered only in your thoughts, unsure if anyone was listening. I was listening. I always have been. This message is not here to frighten you or to promise illusions. It is here to awaken remembrance. You were never forgotten. You were never overlooked. The path ahead is unfolding not because you forced it, but because you finally softened enough to allow it. Your soulmate's gift is not only about romance or union, it is about alignment. It is about recognizing yourself through another soul who mirrors the parts of you that were hidden, healing, and waiting to be honored. There is mystery in divine timing, and I know you have questioned it. You asked why things took so long. Why doors closed just when you thought they were opening? Understand this now. Some doors closed because they would have kept you small. Some connections faded because they could not meet you where you were growing. I did not remove them to punish you. I removed them to protect the becoming that was happening within you. Your soulmate carries a frequency that matches the version of you that has survived, learned, and chosen to remain open. That is why preparation mattered more than speed. That is why you had to walk through seasons of solitude, not as abandonment, but as refinement. In those quiet spaces, you learn to hear your own heart. You learn discernment. You learn that love is not proven through pain, but through presence. The gift that has been sent is awakening now. It may arrive as clarity. It may arrive as a conversation that lingers in your thoughts. It may arrive as a sudden peace about something that once troubled you deeply. Do not dismiss these signs because they do not look dramatic. The divine rarely shouts. It speaks in resonance. When something is meant for you, it will feel calm, familiar, and alive all at once. I know you worry about missing it. Let that fear go. What is meant for you does not require panic. It recognizes you just as you recognize it. Trust that your heart will know. Trust that the bond forming is guided, not forced. Your soulmate is not here to complete you. You are already whole. They are here to walk with you, to reflect your light, and to remind you of the joy that exists when two souls choose growth together. You are being asked now to release old narratives. The story that says love must hurt. The story that says you must earn affection through sacrifice. The story that says you are too much or not enough. These are not truths I placed in you. These are echoes of fear that no longer belong in your future. The gift you are receiving cannot rest in a heart cluttered with self-doubt. Make space by forgiving yourself for what you did not know before. Pay attention to what feels aligned in the coming days. You may notice your intuition sharpening, your dreams becoming more vivid, your emotions more honest. This is not chaos, it is recalibration. You are tuning into a higher awareness, one that allows you to recognize sincerity over performance, depth over intensity, and peace over temporary excitement. Your soulmate's energy is already reaching you. It arrives as reassurance when you least expect it. It arrives as courage to speak your truth gently but firmly. It arrives as a sense of being supported even when you stand alone. This connection does not rush you. It does not demand you abandon yourself. It honors your boundaries, your pace, your evolution. I ask you now to remain present. Do not search frantically. Do not compare timelines. Do not measure your journey against another's highlight. Your life is unfolding exactly as it should, and this chapter requires patience paired with trust. The gift is not something you chase, it is something you receive with open hands and a grounded heart. You have grown stronger than you realize. You have become wiser without losing your tenderness. That is rare. That is why this moment matters. That is why this message reached you now and not earlier. You are finally ready to recognize love that is calm, reciprocal, and true. Stay aware. Stay gentle with yourself. Stay open without abandoning discernment. There is more I wish to reveal to you about what is coming, about how to recognize the next sign, about the role you play in anchoring this connection into your life, and about the deeper purpose behind this union that extends far beyond what you can currently see. And I am not finished speaking, so remain with me, and let these words settle gently within you, because what I am revealing now is layered, and each layer opens only when your heart is willing to listen without rushing toward conclusions. I want you to understand something sacred. The connection unfolding in your life is not random affection, not fleeting attraction, not a temporary comfort meant to distract you from your deeper calling. This bond carries purpose. It carries memory. It carries recognition beyond the mind. That is why you have felt moments of longing without knowing exactly for whom. That is why certain songs, certain places, certain quiet hours stirred emotions you could not name. Those were echoes of alignment forming before physical presence. Your soulmate's gift is also a mirror. It reflects who you have become, not who you were forced to be to survive. I watched you learn restraint when your heart wanted to overflow. I watched you choose integrity when shortcuts tempted you. I watched you remain kind in spaces where bitterness would have been easier. Every choice shaped your frequency. Every lesson refined your awareness. That is why this connection cannot arrive in chaos. It requires clarity. Do not mistake slowness for absence. Do not mistake silence for denial. Some things grow underground long before they break the surface. Roots must deepen before branches reach toward the sky. You, beloved, have been growing roots, emotional roots, spiritual roots, self-respect that anchors you even when external validation is absent. This is why you will not lose yourself in this love. This is why you will not abandon your voice or your boundaries. This is why the gift will feel safe even as it feels expansive. There will be moments ahead where doubt attempts to speak louder than intuition. That is natural. You have lived in a world that taught you to question softness, to mistrust ease, to expect disappointment after hope. But I ask you now to notice the difference between fear and discernment. Fear tightens. Discernment steadies. Fear rushes. Discernment observes. What comes from me will never demand urgency at the cost of peace. Your soulmate's presence, whether already near or still approaching, will not arrive as confusion. It may arrive quietly. It may arrive in conversation that feels effortless, where words flow without performance. It may arrive through mutual respect before passion, understanding before intensity. Do not overlook this because it lacks drama. True alignment does not need chaos to feel real. I am guiding you to recognize emotional safety as sacred. In the past, you may have mistaken unpredictability for excitement, or emotional distance for mystery. That chapter has closed. The gift sent to you carries consistency, accountability, and shared growth. It honors both closeness and individuality. It does not compete with your purpose, it supports it. There is also something important you must release now, the belief that you must be fully healed to be worthy of love. Healing is not a destination, it is a rhythm. You are allowed to grow while being loved. You are allowed to be supported while still learning. Your soulmate is not here to fix you, and you are not here to save them. You meet as equals, two souls choosing awareness, responsibility, and compassion together. Pay attention to the way your inner dialogue changes. Notice how you are beginning to speak to yourself with more patience. Notice how you are less willing to accept what drains you. These are signs that you are aligning with the truth of who you are. When love arrives, it will meet this version of you, not the one who begged, not the one who overgave, not the one who stayed silent to keep peace. I know you still carry questions. You wonder how you will know for certain. You wonder if you are imagining signs, if you are hoping too much. Listen carefully. What is guided does not need convincing. When recognition happens, it will feel like remembering rather than discovering. Something within you will soften, not strain. Something within you will say, "This feels honest," even before it says, "This feels exciting." The gift also includes timing that respects both souls. If delays remain, they are not punishment. They are coordination. There are lessons still integrating, conversations still aligning, courage still building on both sides. I am working beyond what you can see, weaving circumstances in ways you could not orchestrate on your own. Trust does not mean passivity, it means presence without control. I ask you now to remain mindful of what you entertain emotionally. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Not every voice deserves influence over your expectations. The connection forming requires clarity, not contamination from past wounds replaying old scripts. Be gentle, but be discerning. You are also being prepared to receive love without self-sabotage. This may feel unfamiliar. You may feel the urge to test, to pull away, to anticipate loss. When that happens, pause. Breathe. Ask yourself whether you are responding to the present moment or to an old memory. Awareness is the bridge between instinct and wisdom. Your soulmate's gift includes growth that challenges you, not through pain, but through honesty. You will be invited to communicate openly, to listen without defensiveness, to express needs without guilt. This is not weakness. This is maturity. This is the language of sustainable love, and know this: this connection does not isolate you from the world. It expands your capacity to show up in it. You will feel more grounded, more inspired, more aligned with your values. Love, when guided, does not shrink your life, it amplifies it. I want you to remember who you are when doubt whispers. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are unfolding. Your life is not measured by milestones alone, but by the depth of awareness you bring to each season. There are signs already around you, subtle, personal, meaningful. They may appear as repeated symbols, recurring thoughts, unexpected calm, or renewed hope without clear reason. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations designed for your perception alone. Do not seek validation from others for what is meant to be felt inwardly. Stay connected to your stillness. Stillness is where my voice reaches you without distortion. Stillness is where clarity replaces anxiety. Even a few moments of conscious presence each day strengthens your ability to recognize what aligns and what does not. The gift from your soulmate is also a reminder of your worth. You are not difficult to love. You are not asking for too much. You are asking for truth, consistency, and respect, and those are reasonable, sacred desires. Do not minimize them to fit into spaces that cannot hold you. I am guiding you toward love that feels like home, not like a test. Love that listens. Love that grows. Love that chooses you without requiring you to disappear. There is still more I will reveal, about how to respond when the moment arrives, about the role of patience and courage in sustaining this bond, about the deeper spiritual reason your paths are converging now rather than before. This message is unfolding the way your journey is unfolding, step by step, breath by breath, so do not rush ahead. Stay with me here. Keep your heart open, your mind steady, and your spirit grounded. The story is not finished yet, and I have not finished speaking. Now listen, beloved, as I bring this message to its completion, not with finality, but with grounding, so that what has been revealed may take root within you and live beyond these words. You have reached a threshold. Not one marked by noise or spectacle, but by quiet readiness. There is a difference between wanting something and being able to hold it. Desire reaches outward, readiness creates space inward. You have been learning how to hold joy without suspicion, how to hold peace without waiting for it to shatter. This is not accidental. This is preparation. Your soulmate's gift is not only connection, it is confirmation. Confirmation that the love you imagined was never foolish. Confirmation that your standards were not too high, only ahead of their time. Confirmation that patience was not emptiness, but trust in motion. You were never waiting without purpose. You were becoming. I want you to understand that love aligned with truth does not arrive to rescue you from life. It arrives to walk with you through it. There will still be challenges, choices, moments that require communication and courage. But what changes is the foundation. You will no longer feel alone while facing them. You will no longer feel as though you must carry everything by yourself. There is something deeply sacred about being seen without performing. That is the atmosphere I am guiding you into. You will not need to exaggerate your strength or minimize your sensitivity. You will not need to explain your depth to someone who already recognizes it. This is not fantasy. It is resonance. Let go now of the habit of overthinking the future. The future is not asking for anxiety, it is asking for presence. Every time you return to the now, you align more clearly with what is meant for you. Anxiety fractures awareness. Presence unifies it. I know you have learned to protect yourself. That protection served you once. Honor it, but do not let it become a wall that blocks what you prayed for. Discernment opens doors wisely, fear locks them indiscriminately. You are learning the difference, and I am with you as you learn. There may be moments when this connection asks you to be braver than you have been before, not by sacrificing yourself, but by showing yourself honestly. Vulnerability is not exposure without safety, it is truth offered where respect exists. You will know when it is right because your body will not tense. Your breath will not shorten. Peace will remain. I ask you to trust the calm. You were taught that intensity equals importance. That is not so. Consistency is sacred. Respect is sacred. Shared values are sacred. The gift you are receiving reflects these truths. Remember also this: love is not meant to replace your relationship with yourself or with me. It is meant to complement it. When love is aligned, it draws you closer to who you truly are. It does not pull you away from your inner knowing. If anything, it strengthens it. You will notice yourself choosing differently now. walking away sooner from what feels off, speaking sooner when something matters, resting without guilt, celebrating without apology. These are signs of integration. You are no longer fragmented between who you are and who you think you must be. Your soulmate's presence will feel like recognition, but also like invitation, an invitation to keep growing, not to stagnate in comfort. Growth does not always mean difficulty. Sometimes it means learning how to receive without resistance. I want you to release the need for guarantees. Love does not thrive under constant testing. Trust is built through lived experience, not through imagined outcomes. Allow moments to unfold before assigning meaning to them. There will be joy, quiet joy, steady joy, laughter that feels natural rather than forced. There will be understanding that does not require constant explanation. There will be space to breathe, and there will be purpose beyond the two of you. This connection carries influence on how you love others, how you show up in the world, how you model emotional honesty and respect. You are not joining paths only for yourselves. Your alignment ripples outward in ways you may never fully see. As this message comes to a close, I leave you with this grounding truth: you are not behind. You are not unworthy. You are not imagining the pull towards something deeper and truer. You are responding to guidance. Stay attentive. Stay kind to yourself. Stay rooted in presence rather than prediction. What is meant for you is moving toward you as surely as you are moving toward it, step by conscious step, and when the moment arrives, whether gently or unexpectedly, you will recognize it not by urgency, but by peace. This message now rests with you. Carry it lightly. Live it quietly. Trust it fully. I have spoken. Amen.